Welcome back to Unspoken Opinions, where we take your opinions and we make them public. Where we take the opinions that you are afraid to say out loud and we bring it to the forefront where we can turn it into a discussion. I am Orin Katoy, and it's a great pleasure to be with all of you yet again. For those of you in the comments, good day. How are you guys doing? I want you all to write in the comments and just tell me how you guys are today. Now, on today's segment, we have two new guest speakers, and the topic is along the line of love. The opinions are along the lines of love. So I'm really excited, to introduce these two new speakers for all of you. The first speaker is none other but Prophetess Crystal Favour Huggins. And she's all the way from the USA, she's all the way from America. And her opinion that she will be speaking on today is a husband and wife should learn each other's love language. A husband and wife should learn each other's love language. I totally agree. But let's wait until later to hear what she has to say. The next guest speaker will be none other than my daughter, my spiritual daughter, Gif Obi, and her opinion that you'll be speaking on is I believe that it's no longer taboo to use dating apps to find a mate. Well, I look forward to that as well. So on later on, you're gonna hear from me, and my opinion will be I struggle with finding true love. So for those of you who are struggling with finding true love, stay tuned and let's hear what Prophetess Crystal Huggins has to say.
Yes, I believe that a husband and a wife should learn each other's love language. And this is in order to communicate better, to know each other better, to have a better relationship overall. And yet, still knowing each other's love language makes the relationship easier. So that way, when communication is needed, whether financially, sexually, or otherwise, there is a like you have an advantage. So you know how to communicate. Like for example, if you know that your husband or your wife is in a heated moment, one of the love languages is touch, so you can just have a touch on the hand, or something that is very mild so that it can bring the situation down. Or even sexually, where intimacy is in in the bedroom, you're able to communicate better to like the desires of the wife or the husband, whatever they like. So that way, it would just be effectiveness all around, and it will be less stress. So love languages are important, it's necessary, and just what it says, it's a language. Because if I'm speaking Spanish and you're speaking French, we can't communicate. So if we know the language that each other speaks, it will be better all wrong. All right? Okay, bye.
Okay, so my opinion that I will be speaking on is I struggle with finding true love. Now, we hear this a lot. A lot of people say that they struggle with finding true love. They struggle with finding the one. Uh, well, how I look at this is that, you know, there is no, there isn't the one. So I'm just gonna, you know, get rid of that mindset. There is not the one that's meant to be with you. That's a fairy tale. when you're looking for the Prince Charming to come and swoop you up off of your feet and take you into this glamorous place. Yeah, that's a lie, and it's time to wake up. But I know I'm a very real person. I tell you as it is. Um, there are many people who are indeed looking for love. They want, to find someone that will see them for who they truly are and love them for who they truly are, love the real person that they are. Because there are a lot of people that pretend, and there's people, they look for that one person that they could just be themselves around. So I think that's what that term true love, is really speaks about. Finding that person that you can truly be yourself around, be your complete self around, that person that you can, show your faults to, and they won't judge you. Instead, they will be like that helping hand with you, like when it is that you are showing your true self and being your true self, that individual will just accept you as you are. The good, the bad, the ugly, the nice. They will just accept all that you are. And I think that's what people truly are looking for when they say they're looking for true love. So the individual that stated that is they're having a struggle with finding true love. I would first say to that individual that firstly, what they need to do is understand that God is love. Jesus is love, and He is that true love. So if it is that you're looking for love, just take the time to get a relationship or have a relationship with God for yourself, so that He can love on you, so that He can show you who He truly is. Because a lot of people, what they're truly looking for is that connection with God, that connection with their Heavenly Father. So that is that true love. That is that love that will fill that void within them. So a lot of people, what they're looking for is not really love, they're really looking for God. But coming back to the opinion, true love, it is not, I wouldn't say it's hard to find. I would say it's easy to find. You just have to look in the right places. Because some people, they are looking for love in all the wrong places. They're looking for that person that could complete them. And you already start wrong there. You're not supposed to be looking for someone to complete you. You're supposed to be looking for someone to complement you. You're supposed to meet that person already complete. You're supposed to meet that person already whole, so that that individual, when that person enters into your life, they won't have to be spending a lot of time trying to fix you or trying to help you to be who you are. You're supposed to come whole. So you're supposed to take that time away, or take that time to yourself, to work on yourself, so that you could be the best version of yourself, so that when the right person enters into your life, they'll meet a whole version of yourself. So people who are struggling for love, it's not really hard to find. All you got to do is firstly love yourself. And I think that's a problem. A lot of people are looking for love, but they don't love themselves. You got to love yourself first. Love all that you are. Look at yourself in the mirror and say you're beautiful, or say you're handsome. Say you are special. Not many people, they watch themselves in the mirror and speak positive words over themselves. And I think that's what a lot of people need to do. They need to first love themselves, because you can't receive love if you don't love yourself. You can't give love if you don't love yourself. So the first thing you need to do is first have a relationship with God, so that He could teach you what love is, and then love yourself, so that you'll be able to love other people. Because a lot of people, what they're really looking for is something to fill that void within them, someone to tell them that they are special. But no, you're supposed to tell yourself that each and every day, so that when you go out there, you won't be mistreated. So a lot of people, when they're saying, oh, I find it's very difficult to find true love, no, you've just been making bad decisions. You've just been choosing people that weren't right for you, because you did not love yourself. Because when you truly love yourself, you will want what's best for you. When you truly love yourself, you will choose people that would respect you. When you truly love yourself, you won't tolerate certain behaviors. But so it's It really goes back to truly loving yourself. It is not a struggle to find true love. It is a struggle to find that it's a struggle to find, a person that will respect you. So what you need to do is first love yourself, first respect yourself, then you will be able to determine or discern those that are truly right for you, and those that will truly treat you right. So it's not, I know I'm repeating myself a little bit, but it's not a struggle to find true love. What people need to do is find a person that is right for them, find a person that is right or complements them. That's what you need to look for. That's what true love is, finding that person that truly complements you, that truly makes you into a better individual, that you wake up each and every day to wanting to change or wanting to be better for. That's what true love is. That person that makes you better, that person that accepts you for who you are, and that person that you truly accept for who they are. So I hope that answers, give some light actually on that opinion. True love is not hard to find. You just gotta look for it in the right places, and it all determines on if you truly love yourself or not.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. So blessed to be here. I'm so happy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate. I'm honored. Okay. So I will just go straight to the point, to the topic that we have today, without wasting much of our time. Okay. And I believe that it is no longer a taboo using dating app to find a mate or a partner or, a husband or wife. Yes, it is no longer a taboo. It is not, absolutely not a taboo. It is not a taboo because numbers of people, thousands and millions of people are using dating app to find their spouse, to find a mate, to find their partners in this generation. I think dating app is also God sent. It's so funny to say that. I think it's also a godsend because it is helping a lot of people out there. It has really helped so many lives. Like it has really, really, really helps a lot of people out there that couldn't make it in offline dating, that doesn't have luck in on offline dating, that always feel rejected in offline dating. And it has really bring so many a lot of souls back to human, back to normal, because after rejection, what's next? You have to look for someone to comport you, someone to talk to, and from there the journey of friendship began. And let me stop from here and tell you the reasons and the advantage and the good reason why you should recommend dating app, and why it is no longer a taboo, why you shouldn't feel that dating app, or why you should not have this thought in your mind that dating app is still is a taboo. It's not a taboo, because do you know that dating app has increased number of couples, like it has increased number of couples meeting online. Yes, it's meeting online has really increased number of couples. It has made increased number of couples because there are some there are some a lot of people out there that got married through dating app. 50% of people 50% of people out there got married through dating app, and which I know that a lot of, more are still getting married. The rate is still increasing. And do you know the reason why people are getting married through dating app? Why dating app is more easier to get. I don't let me not call it easier, but quite okay to get married through dating app, through online dating, because it will give you a lot of time, like it will give you some time to get to know each other, to discuss about yourself, to know more about yourself before entering into courtship. Yes, that is why dating app is also good. And another good benefit of dating app is couples who met on dating app reported being just as satisfied in their relationship. They are always satisfied. The couples who met on dating app get satisfied in their relationship. They are okay. Like they feel comfortable because they will not have a lot of, like, when you, it won't be like when you met offline, old fashioned, which sorry to call it old fashioned, but that's it. It won't be like old fashioned dating, that when you first you meet and you will see finish, we call it see finish. You will see finish before you start talking about marriage, before you start taking another step of marriage that will end up in divorce. No, but dating app makes it very comfortable for them to talk and interact with each other, and know their dislike and likes, and know the things that they're supposed to do, and the things they are not supposed to do, and have a lot of time to know themselves before involving themselves in courtship, in marriage. That is why you see they are likely to be comfortable in their marriage. They are always satisfied with what they are later on. So dating app helps us to get good relationship with our spouse. And also, couples who met on dating or dating websites are had all these couples that met on dating website had a very high level of satisfaction. Their satisfaction is very high. They get satisfied. They satisfy themselves very long. They will take a long time to already have. It's just the same thing as what I just said now. They take a lot of time to study themselves, to get to know very well about themselves before any other thing. So it also helps them to get satisfied when they finally becomes one. Yes, that is what dating app does. So there is a lot of benefit in dating app. These are the reasons why it must not be called a taboo. And it also helps those that like meeting foreign peoples, like those that like interacting with foreigners. You see what dating app can also cause. You will be here in Africa, you will know someone that is in Europe. Someone that is in Europe will know someone that is in Africa. You get to study, you get to know different cultures and different history and different background. That is what dating app does. It helps to keep someone when you are bored. It helps to console you, bring you back to human. It helps to give you, to bring your spirit and to keep your spirit in alert. It motivates you, like it calls you back to to what you're supposed to do. And most especially, let me use COVID-19 as as an example. You remember during COVID, a lot of lockdown all over the country, everywhere was locked. But do you know that there are a lot of people that dating app has really saved their lives and has prevent them from committing suicide? Because when you are lonely, it's easy to commit suicide. When you're lonely, when you don't have anyone to talk to, it's very easy to die. When you're lonely, it's easy to give up. But dating app makes it very easier, very okay for people to get to talk to each other, for couples to communicate, for you to get to interact, to get to know new people, for you to be able to discuss about your welfare, your well-being. You see, you know, do you think that after all this long time discussion, it will not lead to something positive? It will lead to something positive. It might be marriage, or you end up become friendship, or you end up become personal advisor. You see, it has really saved a lot of lives. So dating app has a lot of good benefits. It has a lot of benefits, and I believe that it's not a taboo. So it is. These are the reason why you should find dating app as a good impact in the in the lives of many, not a bad one. Do you still know that partners who met on online were actually more likely to want to live together than those who met old fashioned? Yes, so you don't know that those partners who met online, they are likely to discuss about life than those who met old fashioned. Do you know that those who met old fashioned, they will just come, ah, baby, I love you. Can you be my friend? Tomorrow, please come to my house. Next tomorrow, please can I see you? Do you know what's next? Advantage. After taking advantage of you, we call it see finish. They have seen what you have, they have seen you finish, they have seen everything about you. Nothing is left. The next thing they will tell you is, babe, it's like we'll break up. It's like we end this relationship. That is what it does. That is our old fashioned relationship, old fashioned mate. But this dating website, dating app will make you to keep you long time relationship, long time conversation, long time friendship, long time discussion. It will keep you distance away from those um molesting and those advantage, those for from those that will come and take advantage of you. That is what dating app does. It will makes you to know each other very well before entering into any other step, which is step of having intercourse or step of sleeping with each other without marriage. Yeah, dating apps prevent a lot of things from happening during the courtship or during the meeting or during the friendship. It will help you to study each other very well before you have anything to do with any man or any woman. You see all those things, that's what it does. That's what dating app does. So it is so wonderful dating app. All these things are reason for us not to see it as a blessing, not a taboo. It is not a taboo. It can be a taboo. It's another way. Let me just say, let me call it another uh, uh, blessings from God, because let me say, let me say, God used this app to bless single ladies and single men out there. Yes, it did indeed. He used this app to bless us. And another thing, dating website or dating app or dating um app, we are more likely to connect couples with different education and different geographical area the background. You see, do you know that you can also, for those that doesn't know how to speak English, you can also learn English from dating app. Or you can learn French from dating app. You can learn different language from dating app. When you meet someone on dating app, and you discover that this person is not the same language that you're speaking. Basically, English is everybody's language, but there is still another dialect they are speaking that you don't know. Maybe French, maybe few, maybe all this, maybe Arab, like that. And the person will decide to teach you. You see, it's another benefit. You learned different type of language from dating app as well, by meeting your friend, by having something to do with someone. So dating app is really helpful. Okay, let's just see dating app as a blessing, not a taboo. Okay, and I will stop here for now. And I believe that the little time I spent, someone out there has really picked one or two things from it, has learned a little lesson from it. Thank you so much for listening, and I pray God will bless us all in Jesus' name. Be blessed and blessed forever in Jesus' name. Thank you. Love you all.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree to everything that was said here today. I totally agree. Um, I really loved what Prophetess Crystal, was saying about learning each other's love language. That is so important, and I think it's something that not many people pay attention to. You have to know the person that you're with. You have to know what they like and what they don't like. You gotta spend time learning the individual that you're in a relationship with, because I could be with an individual, and this individual likes a lot of affirmation. They like me to affirm them. They like me to tell them that you're going to do good. You're going to accomplish this, or you're doing a great job, or you got to know the person that you're with. As I said before, you have to know what their love languages are. Some people, they like gifts, and they like, for a man or a woman to buy them gifts. That's their way of, that's the way of accepting, or that's the way they receive love. Let me put it like that. That's the way they see an individual loving them. So unless you give them a gift, they don't think you love them. So you got to learn the person that you're with, and a lot of people, they don't take the time to learn each other's love language. In a relationship, it's a give or take situation. There are going to be some compromising. Yes, there will be, but there is a give or take situation. You got to give in order to receive. It can't just be a relationship where you're just taking, and you're not giving in return. You got to both give for that relationship to work. So I really love what Prophetess Crystal was speaking about. It was very insightful, and it should be taken seriously. Now, when Gift was, which is my spiritual daughter, she's all the way from Oman, but she originally came from Africa. Like, you're going America, Gift, because I almost said America. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Let me not go off track. So I love what Gift was saying in pertaining to, you can find love. You can find love on dating apps. And many people, they look at it as a taboo. They think that That's not the proper way to find love. You can find love anywhere. You can find love on the internet, but be careful about that because there's some weirdos out there. So you can find love in different places. You can go to church, you can go to the market. You got to open up yourself to receiving love. You got to open up yourself to the many possibilities of finding the person that is right for you, of finding the person that will complement you. You can't just look in one direction and be like, oh my God, I'm not, I'm fine, nobody to love me. I'm fine, nobody, to be in a relationship with. You got to open up your eyes and look from a broader perspective. So you can't just limit yourself to one aspect. Okay, I believe, the right person is going to meet me face to face. I'm going to walk down the road and they're going to see me. No. You got to open up your eyes to many different aspects of finding that person that is right for you. So I really loved what Gift was touching on, and you should really take it seriously. You can, for those of you who are single and are looking for that special person to spend your time with and enjoy their company with, and spend the rest of your life with, if you're thinking of marriage, you can explore the option of using dating apps. So you can go ahead and write back to us, tell us how that worked out. Tell us, what do you think about it. Oh, for those in the comments, I haven't forgotten you. Write in the comments, what do you think about it? Is dating apps something that you're interested in looking towards, and pertaining to love languages, or do you think that you should learn each other's love language? But back to what I was discussing on it's been a struggle to find true love. Yes, it is very, very, very important to love yourself first. Have a relationship with God for yourself, love yourself, and most importantly, look for the person that compliments you. Look for the person that allows you to be your true self. Look for that person that you can talk to and share details about yourself with. Look for that person that you are comfortable around. You shouldn't be in a relationship where you're uncomfortable. You shouldn't be in a relationship where you're not being your true self. So look for that individual that allows you to be who you truly are, and that is the right relationship for you. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. For those in the comments, thank you for being here. I love all of you. Write in the comments, tell me where you're from, tell me what country you're from, tell me what city you're from. Write in comments, let us know where you're from. And for those of you who have unspoken opinions, and you want us to speak on it, or you want us to have a discussion on it, you can write your unspoken opinions to unspokenopinion@yahoo.com. That's unspokenopinion@yahoo.com. I look forward to reading what you guys have to say, and I want you all to know that your unspoken opinions will be anonymous. I'm not going to come out here and say this person said this and this person said. No, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be anonymous, and let us have that discussion. Let us discuss those things that people are afraid to speak about. So God bless each and every one of you. Have a great day. I love all of you, and always know that you are entitled, I almost forgot it, but you are entitled to your own opinion, and your opinion matters.